Sometimes you reach the point where you've had enough. Even though you cared a whole lot, you don't really want to care anymore. And you want to have a different experience. And that is what the Eight of Cups is all about. Welcome back to Nomadic Moon Arts Tarot 101 Tutorials channel. My name's Joan, experienced reader, tarot writer, stuff about me, links about me below. Definitely check it out. I would love it if you do that. I am creating here learn tarot for free, or for the price of an ad. And I'm doing every single card in the deck. Now, the Eight of Cups. As I discussed in the Eight of Wands, which was somewhat irreverent because it's a silly little card. But the Eight of Cups is a bit more profound. And this card is meaningful to me because it isn't just about leaving. And you can see everyone's kind of had enough, right? Had enough. Had enough coffee. Time to go. Leaving at night under a sad-looking moon. The Cozy Witch Tarot. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. Interesting empty water bubbles. And a melancholic but ever beautiful crescent moon. There's always hints of water going down a path to a new atmosphere, leaving things behind. Now, watery energy, of course, because the cups element is water. So water is usually always depicted in cups cards, but it's more than this. It's more than just going. It's more than deciding you've had enough, you've hit your dinger, you're done. It's more like, it's not just, I'm done with this because I'm done with this. It's, I am done now. I have decided to end my experience with this thing that I have actually invested a great deal of time and energy into. And that can be really painful. It's not just, oh, I'm bored with this now and I'm going to do something else. It's not that at all. This was once a passion of mine. This was something I put a great deal of energy and time. This was a situationship I invested in way too long. This was a job that I should have left quite a while ago, but it was comfortable. This is a home I should have moved from a long time ago. I mean, this is things that we spend years and money and emotions invested in. And this card says, I'm going, I'm done. This is it. I've hit, it's the end and I'm leaving. Now, the nice part about the Eight of Cups is it's, as you can see, a self-directed leaving. This is not being forced on you from the outside. This is you coming to a conclusion that maybe is overdue, right? But not for beating yourself up about. It's a card about deciding that you are worth more than what you're experiencing, and that the experience you're having is beneath what you deserve. And this is an important realization because we all deserve, better than breadcrumbs and good enough and just enough. And I realize that in our modern timeline, especially right now, which is fairly dystopic, heavy lashings of F words, you end up feeling like, well, I've got this at least, so I should just shut up and not complain. But actually, maybe you should complain, because a lot of times we think, me, that odd phrase, a bird in hand is worth two in the bush. Yeah. And also, if you do your life utterly without risk and utterly without change as much as possible, you have no idea what parade is passing you by. And, if you stick around because this person you want to love you is still willing to breadcrumb you to death when, there's somebody in the world who actually wants to love you. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? So the most important aspect of this card is learning to recognize that you have value, that you are worth better than adequate, and that it's okay, even if you've stayed too long at the party, to nope out once you recognize it. There's nothing wrong with you for wanting to hold on to what you have. There's nothing wrong with you for desiring for things to work out. There's nothing wrong with you reaching for love. Just if the moment when you realize, this is a very one-sided experience, you should go. Please consider going. I wrote a book about romantic tarot. The link's below. Here's the book, right? Okay, right. So this is me. I know a lot about romantic interpretations of tarot. I get a lot of personal, I have given many, many personal readings for people in romantic situations that want some guidance because it's miserable to be in a romantic situation that is baffling or painful and you want insight with tarot, and I get it. I wrote a whole freaking book about it. And I want to gently suggest to you is you don't really want to get to this point, right? Not when it's really painful. I will give love readings forever and ever, amen. At the same time, the people who say, okay, I don't know how they feel. Do they love me? Is this going to work out? How long have you been seeing them? A year. Right? No, we don't do that. What we want wants us. What doesn't want us, we toss. We don't reach. We don't strive. We don't hope. We don't do that. Come on now. You're beautiful. You're marvelous. You're entirely deserving of full-throated adoration, right? Right? And if you're, say, coming to me for wanting a reading about love and romance, and the primary question is how do they feel? It's so hard for me to not go, why are you seeing me? Dump him already. If you don't know how he feels about you, and you've been seeing each other for a long time, for example, dump him. Dump him, dump him. Because no one should leave you hanging about how they feel about you. In fact, right from the start, even on the first date, I want to strongly suggest that nobody go on a first date without knowing that the person you're about to meet really digs you the most and can't wait to see you. And that's how it should always be. And anything less than that, boom, out. Because having less than that is not a substitute for being alone. It's a lesson. It's a lessening, right? It's a negative. It's a net negative. I'm going on and on here, 9 minutes about one single card, but this is an important card. So yeah, I hope that cleared things up. If you like this or found it helpful or even mildly amusing, consider liking and subscribing. The Eight of Swords is next. And I will see you there. Bye for now.